Please welcome back to my YouTube channel, Colette's Diary. And if this is the first time you're seeing my video, please do well to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I post my videos. And for my existing subscribers, thank you guys so much. I love you all. Today's video was supposed to be a soft glam Valentine look, like soft glam pink reddish kind of look, but I ended up like this because I just kept on doing my makeup and using my brushes and forgot what I was doing and ended up like this. So I hope you guys don't mind. This is going to be our video for today, but I hope you do love the makeup and enjoy the makeup at the end of the day. First of all, I am starting with my brows to make them look sleek. I haven't shaved them in a while. I got a handheld mirror because I just realized it makes my life easy, so I see what I'm doing and it doesn't block you guys as well. This is the Adele brow glue and it does a really good job in holding down my eyebrows. For our base primer, I'm making use of the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I think this is the one with niacinamide. So I'm going to wait for this to dry down so that it becomes tacky enough for our makeup to start. I'm going to be making use of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is in shade 6. I know this is not my exact shade, but I am just going to use little because I just need the glow it gives. This is the only product I have that can give a bit of a glow. Next on the menu, as always, is the Vanessa's Blurring Brown Powder. This is in shade 9.5. So I'm going to use this as my foundation for this makeup. Also to help correct the wrong shade from the Halo Glow filter. Next on the menu is my bronzer, and I'm using the LYS bronzer. This is in the shade Strength. And it does have a lot of strength. Now we go ahead and blend. And I am using the same brush I used in blending my primer slash foundation. For my liquid blush, I'm making use of these two blushes. This is from Makeup Revolution, that is in the shade Savage Coral, and this one from e.l.f. in the shade Very Well. I am using a lot of blush for this makeup look, which is why I picked this shade. Then the e.l.f. Oh, isn't this pretty? God. I like for my blush to be at the highest point of my cheeks. Take a look at this color. It's so pretty. My God. For today's concealer, we are making use of two, one from Morphe and one from Huda Beauty. And I'm going to start with the one from Morphe, and this is in the shade Clove 11.25N. I'm going to wait for this to dry a bit before I blend it out. It's time to blend, and I'm using my powder puff to blend this time around. Now that this is set, I'm going to apply the Huda Beauty concealer. This is in the shade Crumble 7.1N. I'm just going to apply a bit here to just brighten it up a bit. Sometimes I use this concealer as like my main concealer and don't brighten at all, but I just felt like doing this today. As you can see, my contour line is now gone, so I'm going to try to restore it. While I'm waiting for all this to dry down, I just love to work on my eyebrows a bit to give them a kind of sharp, like sharpening, so they look put together at least. And I'm using my Morphe concealer, just taking a bit from it. I think I've even taken too much. And just here. For my setting spray, I'm making use of the Huda Beauty setting spray. Jesus. Yay! Then we wait for it to dry down. I don't know. The atomizer is just bad, sincerely. For setting our face, I'm starting with the Maybelline pressed powder. This is in the shade 355 Coconut. Same thing on this side. This stuff is our loose setting powder, and I'm using the Easy Bake setting powder. I think this is in pink pumpkin and pumpkin pie and pink velvet cookie. This is the Easy Bake duo, by the way. Now I want to bake with Easy Bake. This is my first time. I'm kind of skeptical, but let's go. This is how it looks, but we can go with that. And I also love to use this to like set my blush before I actually apply my powder blush on top. For our powder blush, I'm first making use of the NYX Buttermelt blush. This is in the shade Butter Than Before, and this is how lovely it looks. So I'm going in strong with this one. And then we apply. I love the pigment of this blush. Second blush for this look is the Huda Beauty blush. This is in the shade Roseberry. I'm taking the light shade on this blush, mixing it with this one to diffuse this. Now it's time to remove the excess powder on my face. Now it's time to apply the contour. I'm making use of this contour palette, of this powder palette in short. Now we're applying some of the contour on the sides of my nose. Now we are going to apply our setting spray again. Now everything has dried down and I have been tearing up so bad. As you can see in my eye here, I've tried to work on it, but it just keeps on tearing up. I don't know why I offended. So I want to use this red lip liner for my eyes. So just here. More tears are even coming out. It's crazy, man. I don't know why this happens. If you know what I can do to make it stop, please do well to let me know. I want to do a red lip, but I'm just going to use like different colors to like try to make it look good. So I'm starting with this black pencil. Then we use a brown lip liner. So now that we've gotten the effect that I'm actually looking for, then I go in with this red, just like to tell everybody on my mouth that red is coming. I'm using this lipstick from Game Beauty. I really love this shade of red. Then just cover it. So I'm using this red gloss for like the middle. Then this elf gloss for like the top. And this is how the lip is looking. I really love how it looks. Now I want to apply a bit of grey eyeshadow on that here, especially because of the fact that I'm tearing up so much. So it like helps to cover it up. Then my mascara. I'm so sorry I didn't record this, but I just went back to do like 1 or 2 times on my face. Like I added love on my face and then these roses as well. And this is our final look. So this look was inspired, was not really inspired by anything. I just wanted to do like a pinkish kind of makeup, pinkish red, because I don't have like so much pink stuff in my makeup collection, so more of red. So that was how we ended up like this. So this was not really inspired by anything. I just did it for like doing sake and just playing around with my makeup, and we ended up like this. The plan was to have like a very, very bright blush, which I think I did, but I calmed it down a bit because it was now too bright. And this is how our makeup is looking. You guys will tell me if the makeup is nice or not. I just did it like out of wanting to try something, and we ended up like this. And if you stayed up to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.